Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, unless of course you're new here, in which case, hi, hello, my name is Ashley, and welcome to my random little corner of the internet. As you can tell from today's title, we are doing our TBR game. This will be the first one of the year. If you weren't here with me last year, this is my TBR game. It is themed after The Secret Garden, because it's my favorite classic book. I did do 4 Nations Readathon in January, so I didn't worry about rolling or anything like that. So this will be the first time that we play this year. We are starting with a clean slate. Did I finish? Last time I played was in December. Did I finish that TBR? No. However, we're wiping the slate clean, and then I decided this year I'm not gonna punish myself. I'm not going to put that pressure on myself to like make sure that I finish my TBR. Just gonna read what I enjoy. This is purely for fun, purely for prompts. So, getting into it, there are 2 books that are releasing in February that I do really want to hope that I can fit on here somewhere. And then on top of that, I am filming this a couple days before January ends. My sister and I've talked about this in my January thing, are doing a sister story swap, which means I give her a book, she gives me a book. For February, it is Enemies to Lovers is their theme. I haven't gotten my book from her yet, so I don't know what that theme is going to be, or what that book is going to be. So I might be able to swap out a book that I picked today, or if I land on the Ariel Chooses card, then that'll just be the book that goes there. Otherwise, it'll just be a book that gets tacked on, and I will talk about it. I'll either insert a clip, or I will, when editing me, will put it right here. If not, if I don't have it by the time I'm editing it, I'm waving at you. Hello, how are you? But the book that she chooses to give me, that I should be getting in a couple of days, will go right here. And then the other thing is that I told her, she really wants me to read Fourth Wing, and so I told her, it's on Kindle Unlimited. I told her that if I land on the Kindle Unlimited card, I would read it. So I guess she's crossing fingers that I do land on the Kindle Unlimited card. Other than that, that's all, like the hopefuls, I guess, to go with this. So we're just gonna dive right into rolling and see what we get. Okay, let's do this to the best of our ability. We are still using our Mary Linux pen. She's super cute. We are going to roll 2 D6s, just regular die. See what we do. Okay, roll number 1 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is a dark green. Yes, dark green, which is a cover card. And that is a cover card, which is a card or a book with a face on the cover. Okay, so for our first roll, we got face on the cover, and I am torn. Both these books are the next one in 2 series that I've really, really enjoyed. So I have Every Gift a Curse by Caroline O'Donoghue. I almost said Colin. Captain Hook. Or I have Cytonic by Brandon Sanderson. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these up on my Instagram as a poll, and we'll come back to it. Whatever they end up choosing, I'm going to put right here. I'm only going to leave it up for a little while, so probably by the time I go to edit this, it'll be done. But yeah, I'll put whichever one they choose here. So again, we have Cytonic by Brandon Sanderson, or we have Every Gift a Curse by Caroline O'Donoghue. Okay, so I'm popping in here. I know that I had 2 choices for face on the cover because I completely forgot what my husband and I are reading this month. Every month we read a book together, and this month we're reading Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray, and look at that, there's faces on the cover! So because of the fact that I have a couple of chonkers already on the TBR, and this is getting read regardless, and it is on my physical TBR, I'm taking off Cytonic and putting this as faces on the cover. Alrighty. Roll number 2 is a 6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is a dark purple card, which is our miscellaneous cards. Right off the top, a villain POV. I don't know. I don't know if I have one of these. We might have to re-roll this one. When I made this was specifically for 2 specific books, and I've now since read those, so I might have to re-roll this one. Okay, so for roll number 2, I landed on Villain POV, and like I said when I pulled it, I wasn't 100% positive if I had anything that fit that, because when I made that card, I was specifically talking about 2 books, and I've since read those 2 books, and yeah, no, I don't have any more. So we're going, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of shuffle these, and hopefully don't pick it again. I shouldn't have put it back in the stack, but I did. Okay. Okay, so this could be a book that I have purchased, or I have. Should I stick? Should I stick to it? I specifically said card that says Kindle Unlimited. I would read Fourth Wing. Should I do it? Should I just do it? Should I bite the bullet and read it? However, I do have the 3rd Crescent City book that I bought when it came out, and I've not read it at all. So I can do that, because it fits. I should do it. I should. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll read Fourth Wing. So for a book on my Kindle, gonna read Fourth Wing. Technically, it's on my Kindle. Oh, God. Okay. Whatever. She'll be happy. Alrighty. Roll number 3 is going to be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no! Okay, so we landed on a black hole, which means I will roll 1 die to see how many how many spaces I have to move back. So 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, should I? I feel like because this is a punishment, I shouldn't take the bridge. We're not going to take the bridge. It was a punishment. So we have a dark green again, which is foiling on the cover. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so my 3rd roll is foiling on the cover. I have a lot of options, but I let the girls decide which one out of them, and they chose City of Ember by Jeanne Duprat. I have no idea how to pronounce her last name. So yes, so this is... I have all kinds of fairy loots that have foiling on it, and a couple other books that have foiling on it, and they were like, yeah, but this one looks cool, and it does have foiling, but the whole cover is actually kind of metallic, so like you can straight up see my reflection. So yeah, I remember reading this as a kid, but it's been so long that I went ahead and put it back on my I haven't read it shelf. But yeah, it's only like 270 pages, and it's big font because it is a middle grade book. We like middle grade. But yeah, just to knock it off of my physical TBR shelf. So yeah, foiling on cover, City of Ember. Alrighty, roll number 4 is another 10. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We get a teal, which is the number cards. Did not shuffle these very well. I don't want to use the same cards I did last month. Okay. Ooh, the lowest number of reviews on Goodreads. That should be interesting. Okay, so for the next prompt, it is lowest number of reviews on Goodreads. This isn't the lowest rated, it's the lowest number of reviews, because Goodreads has all of these things. So, I'm going to go, I've got my grab my tablet. See if I can do this. Okay, so we're gonna go. I have all of the books I own. I think I have all of the books that I own on a shelf called Books I Own. So I have 125 books on here. Should probably take off the ones that okay, I don't know how well you can see this. You're not gonna be able to see this at all. But I'm going to click number of ratings. And I'm going to, because right now it's the highest, the lowest number of ratings I have. Okay, this is a chunky book, but that's okay. So the book that I have with the lowest amount of ratings makes sense. It is a book called Pillars by Claire. I don't know how to say their last name. I met this lovely couple at a, let me go get the book. Okay, so here's the book. It is called Pillars by Claire Sariot Mestepe. That, I feel like I butchered that completely. It says, with help from witches, storm giants, and a pixie, she finds true love, magic, and a dragon. I met this delightful couple at Comic-Con at some point last year, toward the beginning of last year. We're actually about to do the same Comic-Con in a couple of weeks. So yeah, and it'd be great if they're there and I can tell them, hey, I at least read the first book. Because now I think I own the first two, maybe the first three. I think I own all three. But yes, Claire has cerebral palsy and she is in a wheelchair and she types one letter at a time and she busted out 3 books, 3 novels. And honestly, when her husband was describing it to me, it sounded so cool. I mean, I can read the back and it doesn't quite match exactly what he said. He says, Madeline Jourdain is starting a new life in New Orleans, Louisiana, despite being paralyzed. And everybody knows my trope of magic in New Orleans, so... despite being paralyzed from the waist down, she's always been popular and smart, recently graduating from college. She's been blessed with adoring parents and friends who see Madeline's true self beyond her disability. But deep down, Madeline longs for something she never knew she missed. With the touch of a welcoming hand, Madeline's heart opens to find true love. With an opening of a mysterious book, Madeline discovers the magic lying dormant in her, as magic is reintroduced throughout the world. This fills Madeline's heart with more possibilities, but also more danger than she could ever have imagined. With help from witches, storm giants, and a pixie named Charlie, Madeline learns about true love, magic, and even dragons. So honestly, I am very excited to finally get to it. And then I can hopefully see Claire at the next Comic-Con show that we're at and tell her how much I liked it. Hopefully I like it. Hopefully. It'll be good. But yeah, so it was lowest rated. It does have a 4.5 average rating right now, but it also only has 10 ratings. So hopefully I can beat that next rating. So yeah. Alrighty, roll number 5. Honestly, if we keep rolling this high, we might not have too many more rolls. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't want an 8, because that will put us on another black hole. Good, okay, a low roll, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, another teal. I've never gotten this many, number generated before. Alright, on the opposite end of the spectrum, we're going to do the highest number of reviews on Goodreads. Okay, so... for card number 5, it is the exact opposite of card number 4, and is the highest number of ratings on your Goodreads, and I already know what that is, and I'm just verified. Yeah, it's Fellowship of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. I thought, maybe not, because that's a lot, but the audiobook is Andy Serkis. So I'm going to give it a go. It does have a dramatized version, but a lot of the reviews say it's not great, so I'm like, why would it not just be the cast? But I'm going to look into it. If the dramatized version is actually the cast, then I will do that way. And if not, then I'll go with the Andy Serkis version. But I will read that on audio because there's no way that I'm going to be able to stare at the dead trees talking about dead trees. So, yes. So that is going to be for that one. Alright, we are almost done. Let's see what we get now. Whoop. 9. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we're in the garden. We always choose a random card for the final pick, if I can get it off the stack, and that's a social media read. Whew. Okay, so what this means is that I will scroll through, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, Facebook's, book pages, and pick a read. It doesn't necessarily have to be the first one I come across, but we will see. Okay, so for our final card, it is a social media read, which means I'm just gonna scroll social media. I pulled up TikTok and typed in book talk, and the first video says books I'd recommend for MAGA girlies, and I got really scared. Got real scared. Just because I'm wearing red doesn't mean nothing. But it's not. And I do have Handmaid's Tale, so that could be an option. But if I keep scrolling, it's all 5 books, 10 books, this, a list of books. Again, Crescent City, I still need to read the 3rd one for that, so, okay, maybe not. Okay, there's way too many videos of, compilations of books, so we're gonna go to Instagram, see what happens here. Okay, so, this is my book. Is this Tracy Dion? Okay, I can't go this way, because this is you're just talking about the new book that isn't out yet. I'm not even in frame. Okay, so here she's just talking about the book that's not even out yet. Getting there. I'm excited for it, though. It's Tracy Dion. What is the new one called? Oh, this is about just Legendborn, the first one, so, but yes. Watch it, or read it. Okay, Red, White, and Royal Blue. Already read it. What else we got here? What is in... Ooh, okay. Well, no. These are... Unless the book I really want to read is on here. No. Okay. That's not a book talk book. That's not a book. Sea of Unspoken Things by Adrienne Young. I don't own it, though. Trying to stick with ones that I own. Why is this so difficult? Okay, I'm gonna stop filming and I'll come back when I figure something out. Okay, so I've narrowed it down. Well, I was gonna narrow it down, but then, so What Sam Reads made a February... Why? Nothing's focusing. There we go. What Sam Reads made a February 2025 book releases post, and Deep End by Ali Hazelwood is right there, and that is one of the books I was trying to squeeze on my TBR this month. So that is what we're gonna read for my social media read. Is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Wow, I focused on the thing and then it washed me out. Okay. That took way too long to figure out. Okay, so this will be my February TBR plus the 2 books that one's on my Kindle, one hasn't got here yet because it releases in February. So we have for highest number of reviews on Goodreads is The Fellowship of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. We'll do that on audiobook and listen to Andy Serkis tell me the story. For foiling on the cover is The City of Ember. For face on the cover, For lowest number of reviews on Goodreads is going to be Pillars by Miss Claire. For book on my Kindle is going to be Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. And for social media read, even though I kind of cheated a little bit, I'm going to be reading Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. That's going to wrap up this video. What are you going to read in February? How did you figure out what you're going to read in February? Did you just like point at books and say this is what I'm going to read? Because if I did that, I would never read anything. I don't know. But yeah, this was an interesting round of my game, and actually ended up with a lot of books I did not think I was going to get to anytime soon. And then hopefully, I won't edit this video. This video will hopefully go up on the 1st, which is Saturday. So maybe Friday. I'm going to try to get it up on Friday. Therefore, I will know what my sister gives me for Sister Story Swap, because I'm thinking we're going to swap on Thursday when we take the girls to dance. So I will have inserted it already, but I will put it again right here. This is what we're reading for this. I don't think I'm going to swap it out for anything. If I am, I will again put that on the screen. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button as well as the big red subscribe button. We're so close to 100. Go ahead and hit the notification bell too so that you're notified every time that I upload. And until next time.